from WilmU. He had an issue come up. And so my first job is to thank Rob and WilmU for providing beautiful space. I was talking to a few folks, we've seen each other on Zoom calls, and it's a little different in person. The energy and connection is just so much more real, and I appreciate folks making the effort to be here. Particularly want to call out some students that made the time to come down here from Cape, or up here from Cape. We got a great group. So I wanted to, my next job is really just to introduce our first speaker. Ashley Lockwood is Teacher of the Year in Delaware. And she teaches 5th grade at Lulu Ross Elementary in Milford, and also leads the Ethnic Minority Affairs Committee for the Milford Education Association. Ashley is a WilmU grad and serves on the State Teacher Union's Ethnic Minority Affairs and Milford's Equity Action Committee. But I had dinner with Ashley not too long ago, and she's just a wonderful person and just passionate about the students she serves, and so we're very fortunate to have her here today. So, Ashley.
Good morning, everyone. It is an honor to be here at Wilmington University this morning. I am incredibly grateful to Rodell and the Vision Coalition of Delaware for providing this opportunity for us to discuss equity in educational funding. In the months that I have served as Teacher of the Year, Rodell has welcomed me with open arms to collaborate with and advocate for teachers and our children, and I would like to thank Rodell for that. And speaking of children, here is a group of children who mean the world to me. I have the privilege of teaching these 34 students every single day. My students come from different racial and ethnic backgrounds, socioeconomic levels, and ability levels. Some of them are from Haiti, Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico. Some of them are trilingual. Some of them are performing above grade level, and some need some extra supports along the way. My students are a reflection of classrooms all over our state. Each student has a different set of needs, and we as teachers have the incredible task of addressing every single one. One thing that I love about these students, and something that puts a smile on my face, is when they say, "We got you, Miss Lockwood." For example, if I say, "Class, we're going to have visitors today. I need the classroom to be super clean." They say, "We got you, Miss Lockwood." "Class, I'll be out tomorrow and I need you to be on your best behavior for your substitute." "We got you, Miss Lockwood." Well, today I am here and we're all here because we've got them. We've got their needs and best interests in mind. We are prioritizing the conversation about not just equitable educational funding, but equity in educational funding. Equitable funding will not only impact the children of Delaware, but will greatly benefit us, the educators who give our very best to these students each and every day. It is what they deserve. Teachers, paraeducators, and support staff have the responsibility of ensuring nutritious meals for every child, academic interventions, services required by individualized education plans, modifying lessons to accommodate all ability levels and our multilingual learners. We provide social and emotional supports and ensure physical safety, prepare them to thrive in a global society, all while trying to maintain the best versions of ourselves. We know that the last 3 years have made our day-to-day operations much more complex. The gaps have widened and our population has grown tremendously. And because of that, our needs have changed. That is why today's conversation around resources is necessary and timely. Access to these resources will make the difference for our students. Equitable allocation of these resources will help educators close the gaps that we strive to close every year. Resources will allow us to recruit and retain the best educators and compensate them well, place mental health professionals where they are needed, and expand our facilities to accommodate growing class sizes. Today, I'm looking forward to learning how strategic and intentional allocation of funding will support my children and all of the children of Delaware. So on behalf of Delaware educators, thank you for believing in us, our students, and our schools. And now I will turn things over to Bettina, who is the chair of the Vision Coalition Leadership Team.
Thank you so much, Ashley. It's really wonderful to be here, and what more can we ask for than your students say, we got you, and we say, we got them. And when we say we got you to our students across Delaware, it means that we are doing the hard work that's necessary to support and advance and ensure equitable funding for education for every student throughout our state. So thank you all of you for being here today. As you can see, the breadth of today's audience is quite representative of the Vision Coalition leadership team, and frankly of education leadership and stakeholders statewide. From teachers to students, leaders of nonprofits, state officials, and the business community, frankly. We are all here to do the hard work to support strong education and equitable education for students in Delaware. The Vision Coalition is working to implement our second 10-year plan, Student Success 2025, which many of you participated in developing along with some 4,000 Delawareans. So thank you for all of that tremendous work that has led to allocating funding to respond to individual student needs, updating our system so that funds follow students, allowing students to take courses across schools, online and in higher ed, and increasing equity and flexibility. You see here the leadership team for the Vision Coalition, and as you can see, as I noted, broad stakeholders across our education system and our community. So, as we think about what we're doing today, you can see, with the Vision Coalition of Delaware, I talked a little bit about the Vision 2015 plan and all of that work for Student Success 2025. This is critical work. It is work that we've been strongly engaged in up to date, and work that we need to continue going forward. So, why are we here today? We heard from Ashley why we're here today. It's always important, to me, as I think about hard work ahead, we have to start with the why. And this group sees that we are at the beginning of a once-in-a-generation opportunity. This work to launch work on equity, this moment in time, where we can take advantage of the work that's going on as a result of the lawsuit, as a result of the AIR report, which will be developed and delivered by January of 2024 with a plan and recommendations around around the funding system for Delaware. This is the opportunity for us to build an understanding of what our current system is, what the opportunities are, understand how we can fund it, how we're funding it now, how we can fund the education system in the future, engage stakeholders so when that report comes out, we are well prepared and can respond to it and complement it and play an important role to the researchers who are doing that work and provide the community engagement component through this public-private coalition. We're focused on outcomes, and we're focused on equity and the priorities that we have heard from all of you. So in advance of this meeting today, we asked you to share your questions. And I think we've talked about what some of the topics are that we're going to cover today. As we go through the agenda, you'll have the opportunity to ask questions of speakers at the end of each session. We have posters around the walls that we would like you to put your questions on, and we'll be reviewing and discussing those over lunch. We're going to be continuing this series as we go forward. We're looking to hold meetings in the coming months around other topics around equity and education to ensure that all of us hear from all of you about what equitable funding means, what we need to do to support our students, what we need to do to work with our legislators, what we need to do to advance